Hi, I'm James. Today we're going to be making a bread and butter pudding. It's got a slight twist. It's going to be with these chocolate chip brioche rolls. So it's going to be a chocolate and orange bread and butter pudding. I've chosen these because they're really cheap, and also to buy a bar of chocolate just to put in a bread and butter pudding is expensive. So you could use like pain au chocolates, croissants, old bread. If you've just got some old bread that you want to use up and you've got half a chocolate bar, that'll work exactly the same. We've got some double cream, some milk, that's semi-skim milk, full fat milk's fine, some caster sugar, 4 eggs, a little bit of butter and an orange. So first things first, so if you were to use bread instead of these, it would just be the same quantity, so however much it takes to fill up your chosen pot you're making it in. You can use a metal tray. I've just got this, and we're just going to cut these straight in half. So it'll be nice because there'll just be little bits of chocolate running the whole way through, like dispersed evenly. If you wanted to make a chocolate and orange bread and butter pudding and you weren't using these, just break your chocolate up into little pistils and just scatter it over the top, you know, between each layer. But these, yeah, so they're really cheaper bags, so quite nice. And this will feed easily more than 4, probably 6, maybe even 8 people. So it's good for a couple of days, which is really handy. Just with a knife, just butter all these. We'll have it with all the cut side facing up. You could, if you wanted to, line the base of this with some greaseproof, so it'd be easier if you wanted to lift it out and portion it, but I'll just be serving this straight in the middle of the table so everybody can dig in. But if you wanted to take it out and have it in the fridge, then that's what I do. Just line it with either cling film folded over 3-4 times, and cling film doesn't melt in the oven, or some greaseproof paper. Cool, so we've got a nice pattern here, just crisscrossing them over, and then next up, take our bowl and crack our eggs in there. So next up, we just take our caster sugar, add it to the eggs, whisk them together, then add our milk, add our cream, and that's made a raw custard or batter. And then take your orange. If you haven't got a zester, just maybe peel it and cut it up really finely with a knife or a grater. A grater usually has a side to zest on the attachment. Little squeeze of orange in there, just a quarter. And that's it, mix that through. And then all we do now, pour it over the top of our bread and let it soak in. So it will take all of this liquid. We just leave that now for 10 minutes or so, just to soak up, for the bread to soak up all of the liquid. It'll become stodgy and then it'll be ready to bake. So we'll come back to it shortly. The bread and butter pudding has been soaking now for a couple of hours actually, just so it's absorbed all that batter. And we're just going to put some tin foil over the top. And we're going to place it in the oven at 170 degrees for 20 minutes with the tin foil on, and then we'll remove the tin foil and bake it for another 10 minutes just so the top goes golden brown. The bread and butter pudding's had half an hour now, so 20 minutes covered, 10 more minutes uncovered. So we'll lift it out and have a look. Lovely. So it's still got a slight wobble in the middle, so it'll carry on cooking. And then we'll just grate some fresh orange over the top. Smell is absolutely incredible. And then you can just serve this with some custard, some double cream, or a nice big dollop of ice cream, or just eat it on its own. And that is that. So that is a chocolate and orange bread and butter.